Back at it again
Oh.
with Bennett Foddy. And first of all, I just want to say we are so close to 100 subs. Also, in that brief 2-day span of me not playing,
Oh.
I already forgot the feel of the game.
Oh.
Now, one of you said during the last stream that everything was stretched out. So, I'm gonna test this real quick and let the video play. Okay, the video looks like what it's supposed to be. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome back to the stream. It's nice to have you here. And we now have 2 live viewers, which is pretty great. Now, for everybody in the Discord channels, I will again be sending the link, so all of you can come down and join the stream. Everyone's welcome. That could, that very much could have been the end of the stream right there. I'm just gonna slowly inch my way across this. Push off of this.
No.
No way.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Alright. Yeah, so I think I figured out what happened last time. Last time I accidentally started streaming in vertical while on a in landscape mode. So everything looks stretched out, but this is even worse than the building that we had to climb last episode. Because now if we fall down that stupid hole. Holy. Sometimes I swear I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, no.
But I feel like I'm getting the hang of this game a little bit. I know it doesn't necessarily look like it, but it definitely feels like it. I hate how the dude kind of just grunts whenever, like, you make a slight mistake. And and sometimes I don't even push off something. My mouse just has weird sensitivity, so that definitely doesn't help. But I am a very determined man. Like, for a man who made... Okay. Okay. For a man who made it all the way to platinum rank in Fortnite using the worst skin, I think it's pretty, like... I think it's pretty simple. I forgot what I was talking. I swear.
If you try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andre.
Okay. 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 Yeah, okay. I'm guessing that metal has slippery physics. Because it is a pain.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T.
I really need to get a face cam. Maybe one of these days I can actually afford one. It's so hard sometimes. It's like sometimes it's like the most basic move, and I can't understand how to make it work.
When to the sessions of sweet silent thought I summon up remembrance of things past, I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old
I
woes
have a
new,
feeling he's gonna run
wail
out of
my dear
dialogue
times
before I make
waste.
it halfway through the
William
game.
Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
Oh no.
Yup. Yup. I still can't believe we're almost at 100. When I started, I remember just praying that night that someone would actually see my video and hopefully it could make someone's day. And it was a struggle at first. Like, I mean, my first videos got about maybe like, I don't know, like 5-10 views at most. But something about that was okay. Something about that felt like, I don't know, it just, I didn't feel angry, I didn't feel upset, I was just happy that I could reach 5 people. And over the course of my channel, and over the course of like, I think I'm soon coming on 50 videos? Near 50 videos? It makes me wonder what's gonna happen first, 50 videos or 100 subs? Why is it so slippery? I don't get it. He had to have done that on purpose. I can't see a world where Bennett Foddy would not make a random part of the map feel super slippery for no apparent reason. I know you're seeing this. I know you're seeing it slip. This specific part of the mountain's slippery. If anyone has an explanation as to why, or if that's just how the game is, please let me know.
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Also, for anyone else interested, I put out a poll about a month ago explaining how I lost the footage of episode 2 of the Nuzlocke, which was really unfortunate because the Nuzlocke was my most liked stream. So I will, if you guys want to see another Nuzlocke, have to start over, unfortunately, because the poll didn't really seem excited about the fact that I lost, you know, a whole gym's worth of footage due to audio issues. Nick knows. Nick knows what happened. We had an audio issue where it just kept playing Sans Phase 3 of Last Breath Sans, but only the first 10 seconds of the song, over and over and over again throughout the entirety of it. So, I'm sorry about that. I had to fix some screaming in my background. I did not mean to go AFK. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was pretty loud. And unfortunately, some of the people I live with are not necessarily, like, the most polite. patience is slowly dwindling.
Whoop.
And it's not even with the game anymore.
Whoop.
I used to be able to get up onto this. I also don't think it helps the fact that my mouse is nearly running low on batteries.
Oh.
I think the mouse being low on battery is definitely a contributor.
Oh.
All I know is that at any given point, my mouse is gonna run out of battery and I need to end stream then.
Whoop.
Well, that's a predicament. No way. No way.
Oh no.
Right idea, wrong execution.
Whoop. Oh. Whoop.
Right idea.
She smiled in defeat, with unconquerable eyes. Atticus.
No. Whoop.
I just gotta remember what Bennett Foddy told me about this situation. The more frustrated I get, the harder I try and push. The harder I try and push, the worse the situation.
Your failure here is a metaphor. To learn for what, please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Whoop.
Is something wrong, Nicholas?
Whoop. Whoop.
What happened when I fell onto the fridge? Hold on. Oh, yeah, you have to go up that really steep area. It is, let me just say, a little crazy. Huh?
Oh.
I don't quite think I follow.
What?
What was so bad about the bridge, or the fridge?
What?
Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Ella Weaver Wilcox.
What was so bad about the fridge?
No.
You don't know. It's all good, man. It's all good. If you're tired, you should go to bed.
What?
If you're tired, what are you doing watching with the stream?
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? Better by far that you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. Christina Rossetti.
I don't know if you can hear my dog in the background. He sounds like a ballistic missile. We have a small puppy. He's Chihuahua Yorkie. Small little thing. You would think something so small wouldn't be so loud. But you'd be surprised. I know that Bennett Foddy put that hole there to discourage weak players from playing his game.
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry. Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's a lie. The arcade fire.
But I am no such weak player. I am no such weak player. I refuse to lose.
I'm going down the road feeling bad.
There ain't even nothing wrong with cornbread and beans. It's kind of fire, not gonna lie. I've eaten cornbreads and beans before for a meal. It's not bad. In fact, I'd eat it again. I'd eat it right now. Unfortunately, I have no cornbread. Just an overabundance of apples, which I can't even have because I'm allergic to them. Was that the game that played the song? Yeah, the game played the song and made fun of me for falling. Unfortunately, it's not the first time I've heard that song play. Back in episode 1... Back in episode 1, I may or may not have fallen.
I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream?
Have you ever tried holding a sand under the water? You'd be surprised, but your hand will still be sandy when you pull it up.
Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's grief and not seek for kind
It kind of gets the sand wet.
William Blake.
Sticks to your hand. It's a pain to get off. Not all sand is gold.
In the end,
You ever hear the
we
black
only
sand
regret
beaches?
the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
This game reminds me a lot about life. It's not going to be easy, and the more frustrated you get, the harder the game is. Life also kind of works like that, where a lot of bad things may happen. They may not happen, but when they do, the longer you stay frustrated and like can't keep a level head, the longer you end up just like, I don't know, it feels like you're stagnant and you're just kind of sitting there, not really moving forward, not moving backwards, just kind of not moving at all. And then you get over whatever happened, and you realize that during that time, you forgot all about your goals to go to the gym, maybe like whatever you had planning, because you were just so frustrated about something. You know, it may have been something terrible, but the longer you tend to linger on what's bad, the longer you tend to be miserable. So now, this game, it wants me to get frustrated, but if I get frustrated, I'm practically guaranteed to lose. Okay, now this time I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare, Measure for Measure.
I wonder how many people rage quit and never finished the game. And I already know that a lot of people are gonna hear what I have to say and be like, you're already teaching us lessons that other YouTubers taught us. But I feel like reinforcing the thought and reinforcing belief tends to make you hang on to it a lot more. For those of you who are wondering, I know I talk about art a lot and wanting to buy an art tablet. I finally did buy one. It was a Huion Canvas 22, and I'll probably post a short of me unboxing it. But I'm pretty excited because I've always wanted to be an animator and make my own animations. And hopefully, now that I have a art tablet, I can continue
What?
to make even better art and better animations than my old animations. I also got an accordion, and I'm 2 lessons into learning it. So maybe in the future, in a few years or so,
Oh no.
I could
There are
play
no
you guys
regrets in
something.
life. Just lessons. Jennifer Aniston.
I really like the piano song that plays.
What? What?
Oh, thank you. Catabot, Catabot, welcome to the stream. Want to zoom out? Is there a way to zoom out?
What?
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. It's greatly appreciated.
What? 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 No. What?
I'm not quite sure how to zoom out, unfortunately. Well, I'm glad to hear that you've been working on that, Nicholas. It really is difficult at first, but one thing I've come to learn is that if you just do the hard stuff and get it out of the way, the hard stuff doesn't seem that hard anymore. It's like starting a diet versus being 2 years into a diet. At first, it Thank you for liking the stream. I'm gonna call you Cat, because it's easier to remember. I got... Oh. Playing a few games on stream. Trying to make the world a better place. You know, I saw that everyone was bullying Queso, and it made me kind of sad. So I was thinking of maybe animating a animation of Queso, and it's like him versus like all the haters combined into one amalgamation. But he but he rips off the blue hoodie, and it's just sheer muscle underneath. And everything everyone was spewing about him was wrong the whole time. And everyone's saying that he uses his own gravitational pull. I was going to make a joke where he like creates a black hole and does hollow purple with it. Like makes a mini black hole in his hand and hollow purples it into the haters. Also, Nicholas, randomly, while I was randomly messing around, okay? And I found, like, this weird... I was messing around, and I got a ping from Discord again. It was another guy who was like, hey man, love the channel. And I was like, oh, thanks. Do you want to pay me money? I can guarantee you more views. So another guy asked me to, or if he could pay me to bot my channel. And I was like, no, because it's not about views or being able to make money. It's about brightening people's days. And he was like, sorry to bother you then, man. And I was like, nah, it's alright, dude. Just like, no thank you. I don't even got money to be, like, half the time I go to the store and I question how, like, I don't know. There's a question, should I even be buying snacks right now? Like, I don't know, man.
Pain has an element of blank. It cannot recollect when it began, or if there were a day when it was not. It has no future but itself. Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain.
What is that,
Emily
Rick and Morty? No, that's Emily Dickinson. Okay. I dead thought that was something out of Rick and Morty. Kind of reminds me of something Rick Sanchez would say. I wonder if Bennett Foddy ever watches people play his game. Like, imagine Bennett Foddy himself just shows up in the chat.
Whoop. Oh. Whoop.
Gives you a random quote, tells you a skill issue, and then leaves. I still like that that was one of the very first things he said. Every time I added an obstacle and it was too hard, I felt like it wasn't the obstacle's fault, it was just I had a skill issue.
Oft expectation fails, and most oft where most it promises, and oft it hits where hope is coldest and despair most sits. William Shakespeare, all's well that ends well.
With how many quotes he found, I'd like to see Bennett Foddy make his own quote.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain. And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. Khalil Gibran.
I like that one. It's all these very wise people and wise saying that made me the person that I am today. Because trust me, 3 years ago, I was not this kind of man. I was very quick to anger, very, like, rageful and hateful towards people. But I met a lot of good people, and those people made me the way I am today. Unfortunately, some of them are no longer around, but I feel like I keep this, or the way I am. I feel like I keep that in memory of them, to show them just how far they helped me become, and just how far they've taken me. Kind of use it to honor them in that way, and hope that someday I can find someone who's hurting and help them in the way that they helped me. And I feel in that way, the title of this video, despite being a joke, is kind of true, where it's not just me getting over a game, it's also me helping other people. Oh, you got a, you got a quote? Alright, let's see. Even in the dark... Okay, I'm dyslexic. Even in the darkness of the endless tunnel, it will always help spot... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Nicholas. I tried with the live quote. I swear on my life I tried. I am dyslexic. I cannot read. And I mean, it runs in the family, but... You know, maybe I should be a sit-down comedian. or a stand-up comedian. Kind of be funny. I mean, you know, dyslexia runs in the family. Just wait until you see me at the drive-thru. You know, my local A&W got to know me so well that I'll just sit there and randomly start spewing, like, the most random of things. I could walk up there. I remember I ordered something, and the guy said 1912 at the window, and I said, that was a pretty good year. Just messing with him. And now, we just kind of continue that train where, like, I'll say the most random things. I'll pull up to the, drive-thru, just lick a 9-volt battery, or a 9-volt battery. Walk up there. Can I get a number 6, a double cheeseburger, fries, and a large root beer? Start talking like the auctioneer. Just say everything really fast. One time I did that. I didn't know there was a new worker at the mic that day. It's usually this one guy that I've learned or got to know pretty well. They had a new person, so all they heard was, can I get myself a double cheeseburger with a with a large fry and a Diet Coke? Can I get myself a number 9 3-piece chicken tender with a... I felt so bad, because after I told the whole story, there was... I just hear like this girl about to cry, and she's just like, can you repeat yourself?
I'm a long way from home.
And I just felt bad.
I'm a poor boy, I'm a long way from home. I'm a poor boy, ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't got nowhere, lay my worry hand. I ain't got nowhere, lay my worry hand. I ain't got
Seriously, this sounds like something I hear at the tractor festival. Yeah, that's right. I've been to a tractor festival before. It wasn't even half bad. The amount of deep fried things they had there was kind of crazy. Breaded fries, deep fried Oreos, deep fried butter, deep fried popcorn ball.
I left my ball standing in the door.
Corn dog wrapped in bacon and deep fried again. I don't eat bacon, so I didn't try it. It sounded pretty weird. They had deep fried ice cream, deep fried meat. They also had what I called the bee slushie. There was a Mountain Dew slushie machine. Sounds pretty good, right? Until you're sitting in line and you watch about 20 bees come out of it.
I didn't have no blues, just could be satisfied.
You know, out of spite and just sheer confusion, I ordered one. It took about 3 sips for me to feel a lump. It was a bee. I had a dentist appointment the next day. I know they're not allowed to say anything, but they are hardcore judging me. I've reached new heights. I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Lord help me. What even is deep fried ice cream? Yeah, I got no idea. Deep fried ice cream kind of goes crazy though. Can't have that either. Lactose intolerant. But can't have apples. Can't have chocolate. Can't have milk. And yet people ask me why I get the chocolate milkshake.
This is the hour of lead. Remember,
They
if
forget
outlived, as freezing
that
curses
just
recollect
because
the snow.
I may
First
be,
chill,
you know,
then
lactose intolerant
stupid,
and stuff,
then the letting go.
doesn't mean that it doesn't taste good to me. I just suffer for about 3 hours after. I feel bad for the poor man in the cauldron. He's getting his head bashed around like me after I was born. Falling down the steps for the 14th time in the row. Just couldn't learn. You know, there's a way to just like trick your brain into never having or never running out of things today. Or say, you know, I bought a new bike recently. And by bought a new bike, I mean I found it on the side of the road with a giant free sign. So, you know, what better way than to trust a free sign, right? Got home and the tire was flat. I was like, okay. So I fixed it.
I feel your pain. The
And
pain
if you
knowing
think
this
that's
has
the end of the
happened.
story, it isn't.
The pain in
I went
knowing
to
what more
A&W.
tears we've gained.
I think I found the way, or the
through
reason
all
it was
this,
thrown out.
I feel your pain.
On my way home,
Richard.
I was biking home with my food. It was carry out. Holding it in one hand. I get to a stop sign at the bottom of a hill. I hit the brakes. Very lightly. The tire immediately stops and I fly head over heels over the handlebars. One shoe landed in the neighbor's yard, the other shoe all the way in the middle of the road. I look around. My burger's on the floor. It was still in the wrapper though, so it was fine. The fries, my poor fries. I somehow saved my drink at the expense of my own elbow. And let me just say, I thought no one saw that. Just to turn around and see that there was a car right there, waiting for me to get back up. I mean, at least I gave someone a good day. They now have a story to tell.
I'm crushing your dreams and dashing your hopes. You're climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes.
There, he made his own quote. Bennett Foddy heard me. He made his own... I'd like to see a Bennett Foddy diss track towards the player. Him just making a whole rap.
No.
Sorry, I was hyper focused there for a second. Don't even know why. This is a section I did countless times. I have countless stories for days on end. I had a friend. He was in a wheelchair, okay? I'm gonna call him Toaster Strudel for sake of not giving away names. And me and Toaster Strudel went on a hike. And I know what you're thinking. A hike? Don't even say it. We were stranded for about 3 hours. Because while I was pushing Toaster Strudel, he said take a right. And I took a right only for this tire to get stuck 6 inches in the mud. I mean, he had a pretty good, he had a pretty good laugh about that. I mean, we're good friends, so it's not like he was mad or nothing, but I just felt bad. I was just sitting there and I was like, well. Then he just started saying, if I back it up, good. And I was, I nearly lost it. And I know it's not funny, but it was kind of funny. Back in the day, I say back in the day like I'm old. I'm not that old. Back in like 16, there were like legitimate Pokemon tournaments in my town where people from the town would meet up and compete in Pokemon. I remember I won 2 of them. I also remember a random guy gave me a Shining Magikarp Pokemon card that was worth like a couple $100 for free. So that was pretty cool. But I also remember there was this guy. Now, I'm not gonna leak his name or nothing, but he was really petty. He died in 3rd bracket, like lost and was kicked out of the bracket tourney. And I won, and he got mad at me. And I was like confused. And I was like, I don't understand. What did I do wrong? And he's like, you don't understand. I needed to win. And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. Maybe next time I can help that happen. I can give you a private tutor lesson. Because I'm like fairly decent, I would say. Having played like 6 years. But he was not having that. Because I played back in Gen 1. I know I don't sound that old, but I played back in Gen 1. So yeah, he got, let me just say, pretty heated. To the point where, like, when I was given my cash prize and, you know, like, he just tried stealing it. He ended up getting banned. And then the tourney got taken down because there were some, let me just say, issues with one of the adults that was a scorekeeper. So issues I'm not going to get into, but issues nonetheless. And Yeah, that was a fun era of my life, though.
Whoop.
Reminds me of the time
Whoop. Mm.
my sister's ex-boyfriend's dad jumped down a slip and slide at Mach 20, only to miss the slip and slide and break 3 ribs on the top of it.
Whoop.
How one manages that?
Ooh.
Not quite sure. Really not quite sure. Have I ever played Yu-Gi-Oh? No. But, a common joke, since my brother played Yu-Gi-Oh, was I was that kind of brother that, like, the older brother that was like, whatever you play is inferior to me, because I wanted to look cool in front of my little bro. And well, I say that, but then we ended up, like, playing Pokemon together, and Skylanders a lot. Oh my, did we play Skylanders. But, I probably have like 1,000 hours on Skylanders. I was at no life at that game when I was a kid. But, so, with, you know, all that, I never did end up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Bakugan, though. Do y'all remember what Bakugan is? I know that a new spin-off, like Bakugan... I'm calling it a spin-off because I do not believe that
You're back here again.
that counts.
Showing patience, and then attacking, scraping, then flapping and snagging.
But, yeah. I never ended up playing it. We did have a nickname for it, though. Where you just kind of swap around the letters a little bit. And... if you know what I mean. Yeah, we were pretty dumb. Pretty immature kids, but... I mean, that's any kid. Especially today, holy Gen Z, like, I hate making fun of people
The
and
mountain
all
seems
that.
no more a soulless thing, but rather
But-
as a shape of ancient fear, in darkness and the winds of chaos born, amid the lordless heavens thundering, a presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn. George Sterling.
I did play Bakugan. I was quite a no-life in Bakugan, too. I tried Beyblades, but I could never get into it due to the fact that I like customization, and the Beyblade tourneys that went around in my town did not like customization. One time, I remember watching a college student come by the A&W,
No.
and I was like, okay, whatever. There's one person in front of me. I got 20 minutes before I gotta be out of A&W and back on the road. It'll be fine. He proceeded to order 8 double cheeseburgers, and I was like, oh, party. Sit in and eat 6 of them before I got my food. I have never been more terrified in my life. This man looked like he did not weigh more than 120, by the way. I guess it's true what they say. College hunger is real. But holy. Gen Alpha is crazy. Gen Alpha... I feel like we failed them. And I feel sad, because I actually watched Skibbity Toilet back when there was only like 5 episodes out. And I liked Skibbity Toilet. Okay, I know y'all did not just see that right there, like, that crane in the background. It moves when you move. I'll never be able to unsee it.
Whoop. No. Whoop. Whoop.
Like, Skibbity Toilet is oddly addictive with the lore. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. They failed themselves by allowing themselves to get worse. Unfortunately, that is true. Alright, well, I think this is a good, like, place to end episode 2. Nicholas, would you like to join me on a Fortnite Reload stream? I've been practicing Reload a little bit. I'm looking for someone to join me so I don't have to end up with randoms. Randoms have been a little, how to put it lightly, rough, so to say. It's been a little rough. Either that, or should I start another Pokemon Infinite Fusion livestream? Okay, so you would like to join me. Thank you very much. For those of you who are still watching, I will be starting that